This is Valley News Live at noon.
We begin this afternoon with breaking news. A large fight at Moorhead High School this morning prompted a lockdown and a large police presence. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley joins us live now from the scene with what police said went down. Bailey?
Brian, Moorhead police say a fight broke out just before 10 o'clock this morning in one of the school's common areas. And as teachers tried to break that fight up, they called for the school's resource officer for help. Now, police say at that time, onlookers of that original fight then started fighting among themselves, creating an even bigger brawl. That's when the school's resource officer called for backup in case that fight continued to get out of hand. But police say by the time that additional officers arrived here on scene, all of those fights were over. Now, at this time, it's still unclear how long the school was on lockdown and how many students were involved in these fights. But Brian, I do want to take a second to just dispel some of the rumors that have already come to our attention, both on social media and parents saying that their students have told them that there were knives involved this morning. However, Moorhead police have confirmed with us at this time they do not believe any weapons were involved, and they say that no one sustained any major injuries. Of course, this investigation is in its early stages, so that information could change. We will continue to keep you updated. For now, live in Moorhead, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Thanks, Bailey. We reached out to Moorhead Public Schools and they told us that the students involved in the fight were sent home and will face disciplinary action. Well, students at Fargo Public Schools will now have daily access to COVID testing. Fargo Schools is opening a testing location on Monday. The testing site is at South High School in room C11. You'll enter through door 4 on the north side. It's open from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Students and staff that are considered a close contact in the school setting will be tested. Also, unvaccinated or unmasked individuals will need to be tested at least every other day, have a negative test, and remain symptom-free to remain in school. Parents or guardians will need to provide a consent form for students to be tested. Well, students at North Dakota State are getting in on an internet trend that's causing tons of property damage at schools. Now Ndsu administrators are pleading with students to stop taking part in the Devious Lick Challenge. An email from Residence Life says everything from paper towel dispensers to building signage and even doors have been ripped off the walls in the dorms. The challenge encourages TikTok users to show themselves committing vandalism or theft, then trying to get social clout for the best lick. TikTok has banned the virtual challenge. And students at another school are facing consequences today. Fargo Public Schools joined other metro schools this morning in referring students for charges after they participated in the Devious Lick TikTok challenge. 19 Fargo High School students are facing charges for theft and vandalism. Other students are facing service hours due to the incidents. According to officials, 2 students in the Moorhead district have been charged, and 6 students in the West Fargo district were charged as well. Several students have also had to pay for the damages that they caused. Well, some of us already saw rain this morning, but more could be on the way. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green. Hey, Lisa.
Well, good afternoon. We are looking at more chances for some thunder showers and not much going on right now on our radar. This is our view of our radar and satellite loop. Visible satellite showing some clouds drifting through, but then there are areas that are cloud free. We're getting to enjoy plenty of sunshine here heading into the afternoon. Now, there are some areas down in southeastern North Dakota where we have some showers lifting northward. That's the general movement of each of these cells, each of these thunderstorms when they do develop. We'll be moving from south to north just like last night, moving toward Jamestown and into Barnes County, a couple of light showers into Lemoore County too. But overall, it's been a quieter break from the active weather. This is our view in Devil's Lake. A little bit of a mix going on here of some sun shining through, but also some clouds in the vicinity. And Fargo's at 70 degrees. It's 72 in Grand Forks, 65 in Jamestown, and we're looking at 74 in Bemidji. It's 75 in Fergus Falls already, and Devil's Lake is at 65. So temperatures are warming up. Some of us are going to be a lot warmer than others today. But just looking ahead, today and Friday, this is the picture. The chance for some spotty areas of rain. It's this weekend where we've got some fabulous weather ahead. I'm going to talk more about that and track out that chance for some storms this afternoon for you, all coming up in just a couple of minutes.
That sounds good. Thank you, Lisa. Well, Minnesota hospitals reporting an alarming trend in non-fatal overdoses during the pandemic. 14,000 Minnesotans received treatment in hospitals for overdoses in 2020. The Minnesota Department of Health reports that for every overdose death, 14 non-fatal overdoses occurred. That's an 18% increase in non-fatal ER-treated overdoses. That's compared to 2019. Opioids were responsible for much of the increase, resulting in 57% of ER visits. Where North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is releasing his recommendations later today for investing federal funds from the American Rescue Plan Act. The funds are designed to help states recover from devastating economic and health effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Governor Burgum's news conference will kick off in just a few minutes at the state capitol. It will be live streamed on the governor's Facebook page. Well, a pop-up food pantry at Lutheran Church of the Cross is expanding to help even more families in need. This program will provide canned goods, dairy products, meat, and hygiene products. And in just 2 pop-ups, they have served over 1,200 people, with 436 being children. They've also served 420 families in August with over 28,000 pounds of food. Now, this will go from 4 to 5:30 today. Food pickup is contactless, so visitors must remain in their cars at all time. Food will be placed in your trunk. Enter the church parking lot on the north side. Well, today is the last day to get in on our food bank match partnership with Core Automotive. They're matching all gifts up to $50,000 made by the end of the day. There's a link to donate on our website, valleynewslive.com. Just look for the Stock the Shelves logo. Well, coming up at noon, everybody loves bacon, but would you pay more for it? Costs are going up, and it's at the highest in 40 years. But first, we're beginning to feel a cool down. Lisa Green has your weather up next to plan your day.